Hey guys, Crew of Blonde I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Calvin, we're back from our leave of absence, and
Yes.
we just watched episode 4 of Game of Thrones. And
Such a good episode.
What a good episode, right?
Yeah.
Dany got her 3 dragons, got
Dang!
her 8,000 Unsullied. She is on her
She
way.
is on top of the world right now.
Yes, she is.
She freed the Unsullied.
She freed them all. She also killed all
all the slave masters.
The masters, yeah.
The whips.
Yep.
And
And
she freed
she
all
freed
of the
all the
slaves
slaves that are there.
in Astapor. All of them!
All of them.
All of them.
She doesn't like slavery.
No.
No. Elsewhere in the world, Calvin.
Less exciting things.
Less exciting. The least exciting thing would be the death of Commander Mormont.
Yeah. That's kind of a...
The Brothers of the Night's Watch have a little bit of a civil war going on at Craster's Keep. Craster is dead, though.
Craster is finally dead.
He's a godly man, though, but I don't know if
He is a bastard.
I don't know if he's going to be going with the gods.
I don't think so. I think he's...
Did you hear him say that he had 99 sons?
Yeah.
Does that mean
I've had my 99th son.
Is that his 99th son?
Yeah.
He almost made it.
He almost did.
Yeah. We don't know what he does with his sons. We know that... Well, we do know what he does with his sons. We don't know what the Walkers do with his sons.
No.
So...
We can guess.
Can we? What do you think?
Magic.
Magic?
Yeah. Think about what that one wizard guy did to Varys' dick. What could
Wonderful
you do
segue to other places, but yeah, well, he made it talk. He made it go.
No, he didn't make it talk. He didn't like
blue fire, and it's like, wah, wah, hello, my baby, hello, my darling.
Like the frog cartoon.
Anyway, so yeah, he got his revenge on that sorcerer, he called them, from Myr, which
he hasn't got revenge on him yet.
Is it Myr? I don't know if I'm saying it right. I butcher a lot of these words.
Myr.
Myr. M-Y-R. Beric Dondarrion.
Beric Dondarrion.
Yep.
It's such a robust, manly name.
It's a good name. The Lightning Lord. He is the head of the Brotherhood Without Banners. And he has sentenced the Hound to trial by combat.
Versus him
for the murder of Micah, the butcher's boy. I think they're just trying to find a way. They want to kill him, but they're godly men and they can't do it without a reason.
They are just.
So they're going to let the god decide.
Yeah.
Let the god decide, not the gods.
Last time we had a trial by combat, it was Tyrion, and he hired a guy.
He did. I don't know if the Hound... I don't think the Hound is going to need a champion.
I don't think he's going to need a champion.
Yeah,
But he was looking a little worried when he was sizing Beric up. He was like...
Beric is a very well respected knight. I mean, he was supposed to take like 50 men to go after the mountain. And, you know, even then, when you're fighting the mountain...
Mountain's a big dude.
He is, and you got to
bring dynamite.
You got to pick a very good knight to go after him, and Beric is a very good knight.
Yeah.
He did not succeed in his quest, obviously, because the mountain is still alive.
Yeah.
Or still free, still doing Lannister business or whatever.
He hasn't... All that we can say for sure is that he has not succeeded yet.
No, and he did not have -1 eye last time we saw him.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's just a ploy.
A ploy? He has 2 eyes?
He has 2 eyes. It's just right before combat, he's like, ha! Ha ha! Now I can see both
I am not
ways.
left-handed.
I am not left-handed.
Yeah.
Love that
Theon. We didn't talk about Theon last time.
We didn't talk about Theon.
There was so much in the last show.
Oh my
but
gosh.
Theon, he had that really sweet moment where he's talking about wanting to make his father proud of him.
Yeah.
And then you realize he can't because his real father died in King's Landing. Eddard Stark.
How profound.
Very. And then right after,
they tied him back.
Whoever that good guy was obviously lying. And he lied to those guys, saying like he killed the others, you know?
Yeah.
But that guy killed him.
Yeah. And those guys that he killed, they were doing stuff, and the real plan was going on behind their backs, and he killed them.
Mm-hmm.
Man, those guys just got...
They did.
They got raped.
They did get raped.
They were trying to rape a guy, and they got raped.
They did. So we still have a lot of questions with that guy. We don't know what's going on. But we know where Theon is, and is back on that cross.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on with Sansa and what's going to be happening with her. We'll have to see what's going on with that. We didn't see any of Robb. We didn't see any of Jon. So maybe we'll see those 2 guys again.
Yeah.
But anyway, I say we just get right into this episode.
All right.
See what's going to be happening. Lots of stuff.
That's a different shot.
Yep. Astapor, but somewhere new.
Yunkai?
Yunkai. They also have a harpy.
Not for long.
Soon it'll be
If
a dragon.
if I know Danny well enough, it's
Yes.
gonna be on fire. It's that blood magic. That isn't fair at all. He hates fire quite a bit.
And that's not dipped in wildfire. That's real blood magic fire. It's like a medieval lightsaber. He's pissed.
He's pissed.
Jeez.
He's a very powerful, large, angry man.
He's just beating the shit out of that fire.
He really doesn't like fire.
You will. But not today.
What just happened? He cut that guy like down to here.
Thoros was praying over him, wasn't he?
Fervently. Frickin' magic.
I like you, boy. But if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
He's so intimidating.
So big.
Yeah.
Ingrid! 7 hells!
7 hells, Ned.
Well.
You knew something.
Apologies, my lady. You're under my protection now.
Thank you, my lord.
She stood up.
Find a suitable room. And your sister, how can I put this, is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed. Sir Jaime isn't well. Take him to Cairo.
He had a little fun there, but
He had a little fun.
he wasn't so.
He
Wasn't
wasn't.
so bad.
He wasn't so bad as his underling there.
Yeah. So we stopped the reaction because Aaron and Shane showed up, and we had to do some other stuff before Shane had to take off. And while we were doing that, we got some stuff from our P.O. box, and we got a Targaryen box with some dragon eggs in them.
With some dragon eggs.
Yep. So we decided to put those out here. So I wanted to stop our reaction so that we could let you know what was going on, so it didn't just appear.
These are awesome.
Yeah, they are awesome. Oh,
You got sticky on
I
you
got sticky on me.
from the package.
That's what she said. All right, let's keep going.
So nasty.
That's Kyber. Remember him, the master that was left there? Or
Yeah.
the not master. Meister.
No. The corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away.
Hello, Maester. What's your chain?
The Citadel stripped me of it. They found some of my experiments too bold.
I told you he was a Meister.
I'll make them.
No, look to the puppy.
There will be pain.
I'll scream.
Quite a bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
Jeez.
Is this a rescue?
Nope. Not a rescue.
Or Stark's revenge. With 10-year-old boys.
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Mercy, sire! I didn't kill anyone! I only watched for the guards!
This one was only the Watcher. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Please don't they made me do it!
Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
What would Ned do? That's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
Would you speak the final word?
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Man who passes the sentence to swing the sword, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you brought me back?
It's the Lord of Light brings you back.
I'm just a lucky drunk who says the words. How many times?
5, I think. No, this makes 6.
6. That was the first time. The mountain. Was it a hanging or a dagger in the eye?
Both. Fuckers couldn't decide. And the hell makes 6.
Second time I've been killed by a Clegane.
You think you'd alone?
Could you bring back a man without a head? Not 6 times. Just once.
I don't think it works that way, child.
I know.
Sure.
Father!
You've grown since I last saw you. Tell me if your precious Bentley commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then? First I killed the pyromancer, and when the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. That's where it starts out me. By what right does the boss judge the lion? By what right?
The Kingslayer!
Jamie. My name's Jamie.
Onion Knight.
My lady, I can't read the words.
You can't? I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty and teach you. It's easy. It'll be fun.
Go. We can't.
Why not? What would they do? Lock us in cells?
Skoroso dziewię broza.
Torconudo.
Torgonudo. Hezir broza dziewię gemele dreveletas. Munia a teptas loe brozi I emilie tolie.
Torconudo o caspezi. Same broji beri. Shibroji espeso senestas kimbroto. Quinile shibroji melezesco mazedas terari vabustar. I torconudo saji broji esbezi ejitovi. Deneris shelmasmo. Shiteptas shiderfe. Robert wanted her dead.
They're committed.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
What is it?
Epiphany.
I can't force them to meet us in the field. And I can't attack them where they're strongest. But I can attack them where they're not. And Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them.
Can you do it?
Attack the
I
rock.
need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry. Walder Frey.
That's twins.
You've been so kind, I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
I can't tell you how touched I am. You're concerned for my welfare.
He's not buying it at all.
Yeah.
We find Sansa Stark a different husband. Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
You can't read it. Tyrion will do as he's bid. As will you.
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras.
I will not.
Or he is heir to
secure the north, you will secure the Reach.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. And put an end to the disgusting rumors about you, once and for all.
Father, don't make me do it again, please.
Not another word. My children. You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Happy family.
Doesn't feel great, does it?
No. Alright. That's the end of the episode. I think that's
Yeah.
the daughter's song, yeah. In the book there's a character called I don't remember what his name is. He's a jester though, and he hangs out with the daughter, and he
Yeah.
always sings about how he used to be he was shipwrecked and taken to the bottom of the sea, and he saw like mermen and stuff like that, and saw
Yeah.
a bunch of things, and he always goes around like jingling his bells and going oh 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 like this. So they kind of put like the oh oh oh
Into
in
her
their
song.
song. Just,
That's funny.
I can't remember his name though. But he's one of those characters where like he says this weird stuff that doesn't make any sense, and
Just
like,
totally off the
and
wall.
like the tinfoil hat people that read the books are like, he's a prophet. These things will come to pass.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So it was kind of a breather after the craziness of the last episode.
Yeah.
Still very good though. I liked all of the lots of allusion to Eddard Stark in these last two episodes, with Theon saying he was his real father, and then Arya talking, "Can you bring back a man with no head?" And then they were talking there about him.
Robb,
Yeah.
just
Robb.
obsessing.
Well, I mean, the Karstarks betrayed him, you know.
Yeah.
And I can see both sides, but Robb has learned at the foot of his father for so long that honor is above all, and he doesn't want to be seen as a murderer, you know?
Yeah.
The Lannisters don't really care about that kind of stuff.
Not too much.
No.
They kind of embrace it a little bit.
Yeah. So Tywin has revealed his plan to make sure the Tyrells don't get what they want, and Littlefinger don't get what he wants as well.
Yeah.
He's going to have Sansa marry Tyrion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be interesting.
Did you expect that when you first started watching the show?
No.
Yeah.
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 Jeez.
But he hasn't really come out and say this, but I think, well, one, Tywin is securing the North for Lannister rule, but he's also making it so that Tyrion will he's like, take her to bed, put a child in her. That child, hopefully not a dwarf, will be my heir.
Yeah.
Because Jaime cannot be his heir because he's part of the Kingsguard and he's renounced all that stuff, and he's not giving it to Tyrion.
Definitely not giving it to
So he's, with everything Tywin does, he does like 3 or 4 things.
He's
And-
definitely he's a flock shooter, not a single bird.
Yeah.
He's not a trophy hunter.
No, he's not. Now, we did have, we had a scene there between Barristan and Jorah.
Yeah.
And, they were kind of talking about different things, like back home and then in the future, how things are going to be done. One moment, though, Jorah is looking at Barristan, and he's asking about being on the small council. Right? Because usually the Lord Commander of the Kingsguard is on the small council, but Barristan never went, or Robert didn't want him there, or something like that.
Yeah, he didn't feel comfortable
No.
having a guy that was serving.
If we remember, in the small council meetings when Eddard was in the small council, and Robert and him got in an argument about this, Robert was sending people to kill Daenerys. Varys said that Jorah Mormont is one of our informants. So Jorah knows that the small council have been talking about him and that he betrayed Dany in the beginning,
Yeah.
And he's afraid that Barristan knows that. But he's learned that Barristan has no idea. So I just thought, like, it's interesting when you look at that, what that conversation is in context with what we already have seen so far, you can definitely tell that's what he's worried about. So I just wanted to make sure we pointed that out.
Yeah, I didn't quite pick up on that because in the beginning, I remember Varys talking about him being an informant, but I remember a name, but I didn't realize it was his name.
Yeah, like
at that time.
Dany has no idea that happened.
Yeah.
Like she trusted him completely back then, as she does now. So he wants to make sure he keeps that.
Yeah,
we had an amazing, probably one of my favorite scenes, like when it comes to acting, with Jaime this episode. Yeah. When he's talking about, because everybody calls him Kingslayer and Oathbreaker and how he has no honor, and he made a pretty compelling case, what I think, of why he killed his king. Because Aerys was the Mad King. He was going to burn everybody, and Jaime thought he was doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he was.
He was. He definitely was. Now, he left out conveniently in the story that when Eddard Stark found him, Jaime was sitting proudly on the throne.
Yeah.
You know? Because we got to remember, too, he was like 17. He was very young back then, too, when that happened. There's a lot of cool things I've been reading in that one book about Aerys Targaryen, the Mad King. Like, you know, Tywin was his hand. Eventually, like, Aerys got just paranoid that Tywin was trying to take control, and eventually he resigned and stuff. So whenever he showed back up during Robert's Rebellion, Aerys thought, finally, my friend is back, you know?
Right.
And then Tywin just, they just raised the city.
Yeah.
We also met Stannis Baratheon's daughter. She's a pretty little girl on half her face.
Yeah.
And not on the other.
What happened there? Birth defect or...
No, it's a disease. I mean, in the book they tell you what the disease is, so it's not a spoiler to say the name. It's called grayscale, but I won't tell you, like, you know, it's just like it's a deadly disease that, like, you become like a pariah if you have it.
Okay.
We'll learn more about that kind of stuff, but just know that it's not like a birth defect or anything like that. Even though we did see Selyse is, I think, her name, his wife's sons, you know, that she had saved because they were, you know, all born, like, stillborn or something like that. She is a little creepy.
Yeah,
she is definitely under the influence of this new religion, and not like Beric and Theros of Myr. They seem to be the happy guys of the religion, you know.
Yeah.
Like this is the other side. Stannis, I still feel when I watch Stannis' scenes that this is all nonsense to him, and he's just doing it because he feels like he has to, you know.
Yeah.
But
feels like he's been going through the motions so long that he needs to keep it up.
I enjoyed watching his guilt too. He truly felt guilty that he cheated on his wife, and she did not care at all. You know, she thought it was a very, very good thing.
That probably hurt him more than than the guilt.
The more and more he realizes that, you know, and Melisandre says this: you'll have to give up everything. You know, you have to give up your friends and your family and all that stuff to get what you need to, you know, because you're chosen for this and all that good stuff. So anyway, that's really all I have when it comes to this pointing other stuff out. It's a pretty straightforward episode. I'm really enjoying this rewatch for me because I think I haven't seen this season a lot. So
you've seen like season 1 and season 2?
I've seen 1 and 2 a lot.
And
3,
5.
Yeah, 3 is probably the least amount I've actually like rewatched. I probably watched this twice all the way through.
Yeah.
So no. Anyway, you got anything?
I'm just curious about what Littlefinger's gonna do.
Yeah.
He keeps getting like part way there, and then he keeps getting screwed over, and things don't work out or they don't line up.
Yeah, I really enjoyed his probing of Sansa, like trying to, like, well, do you want me to take you, or would you want to stay here? And she's like, well, you know, maybe, blah, blah, blah. And
I want to go home.
And he has that look like, thank you for being honest with me.
Yeah.
You know, but in his eyes, he's going like, you bitch.
Yeah, he knows what's going on.
Like, just like your mother.
Yeah. But he does have a close informant, and he does have some very embarrassing evidence about Loras.
Every time we see him, he has titles breed more titles, and he seems to have more and more information to the point where it seems like Varys is getting almost afraid now.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to make all these other alliances with people that he's never hung out with, you know?
Yeah.
Just to catch up.
Yeah.
So, anyway, speaking of catching up, this is episode, what? 5? 5. So, we are kind of caught up here now. I don't know when this is going to be out, but we should be back on the normal schedule this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, for episodes 6 and 7. So, me and Calvin will just need to meet back up sometime this week, now that you're all better, and do those. I think that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys are checking out blindwave.net, where maybe this episode went up a little bit beforehand, just because I don't know when it's going to get done. I got a lot of stuff to do this week, but I'm going to prioritize Game of Thrones, definitely, because we need to make that up. And a lot of people were missing it last weekend.
Yeah, I'm sure they were.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Nope, it's not It's not a problem. You're all better now. We just got to get some weight on you.
Yeah.
And be right back to it. All right?
Back on some weight.
Okay, so make sure you guys are going down in the description where you can see all of our links to social media and all that good stuff. You can hit the subscribe button and the like button when you're down there. And you can come back next reaction. I'm Eric.
I'm Calvin.
Calvin, hit the button.